22 races. The 2021 F1 season. It's finale day. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Oh my God. I can't believe how nervous I am. Honestly, I couldn't really sleep last night. Mate, honestly. Welcome to the stream, everyone. You're down there on the floor. You're over there. Well, you're there, but the computer's down there. I'm in the living room with hang on. Minton is here with me. Oh, Jesus Christ! I can't believe how nervous I am. Honestly, I cannot get over how nervous I'm feeling. And it's mad. Like, you get to this stage and it's like one driver should, by this stage, if I've got a preference, one driver should kind of eke out. I want Lewis to get 8, but I don't know. I feel like today, my excitement of the prospect of Max winning, it's there. You know what I mean? There's an excitement in me for Max winning. Winning. I can't even speak. Oh, man. I don't know how you lot are keeping. Because it's just... Hannah's going to walk through this door any minute as well, so Minton will go mad. She's gone out to a little market nearby, and she's going to grab me some ciders on the way back, so we've got energy. Mate, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. Oh, I can't believe it. I can't believe, man. Level points. Like, I know they've been saying about, like, we haven't had level points since, 1974. But there's so many more points on offer now. You look at the half points at Belgium as well. Like, the likelihood of this coming down to the wire. And not only that, it's not only like it's level on points, but the actual battle has reflected... You know what I mean? Like the intensity, the drama, the tripping over each other. It's reflected. And mate, I'm honestly better than 2012. I think so. Maybe that's recency bias, but also I think there's something that's extra compelling about a 2-driver title fight where all of the emphasis, all of the energy is on these two. They're from different teams as well. You've got this kind of Champions League final energy about it, where you've gone through the whole season. We're here. It all comes down to this one day. Mate. Honestly. It's certainly the best season I've, obviously, look, now I watch F1 in a different way to how I've ever watched it in the past, because it is, thanks to you lot, it's now kind of what I'm able to do, full time. But I still love it. You know what I mean? Like, this is what it's all about. Like, I absolutely, oh man, it's just so good. It's so good, and it's on Channel 4, free to air TV, which is great for the sport. You should tell everyone. If you're in the UK. Or wherever you are in the world, if it's on free-to-air telly, tell everyone you know. Put it on your Instagram stories. Watch it. Just being on free-to-air TV, this is an amazing opportunity. This title race will go down in history forever as arguably the greatest, if not, without a shadow of doubt, one of the greatest. Lamborghini Martinez. Whatever Hannah brings back, I'm not sure what she's gonna grab. I'm assuming she'll grab cider. So also, I'm wearing black because then you can't see my sweat patches. Because, mate, I'm struggling today. I'm a sweaty man at the best of times. All right. I'm a sweaty man at the best of times. Hang on, let me try and zoom in. I can't really see live chat that well because the computer's down on the floor. But I don't want to miss any. Can I zoom in? Thank you, Joel, for the €5. I can't really see. Oh, yeah. This is the first F1 race I've ever watched. Hyped. DTS brought me to F1. Tommo kept me here. Mate, welcome. First F1 race you've ever watched. Well, you picked a perfect one to tune into, mate. Thank you so much, Joel. Appreciate it. It is Joel, isn't it? Yeah, it is Joel. Sweet. Because I've got to give myself some space for, you know, if things get tense. Storms is there. Love that. I love Brundle's grid walks, man. He's doing his grid walk now. Storms is there. Mate. See if I can get Stormzy on the podcast one day. He obviously likes his F1. He did the checkered flag at Silverstone, didn't he? He's obviously a man of culture. But yeah, the race starts. The race starts at 1 p.m. 25 minutes. 1 p.m. UK time. Mad. But anyway, we are racing at Yas Marina, 58 laps, 306 kilometers at the Yas Marina street circuit. Hey, Patrice Evra's there. Love that. Look at him. Martin, Patrice, stay there. Come on, get Patrice. Get Patrice. Come on. I love Patrice Evra, man. He's quality. If you haven't seen his podcast with Stephen Bartlett, it's really good. It's top tier. Top tier. Mate, I'm just literally going to be sitting here for the next 24. Hey, Patrice is there. Go on, get him on. Well, because Storms is a United fan, isn't he? So, of course he'll want to talk to Patrice. Brilliant. Mate, well, look, I put a poll out, haven't I? What's it at now? Max Lewis. I put a poll out before the stream started. Here we go. There's 62% of you think Max is going to win. 63% thinks Max is going to win. Interesting. Well, I'm hoping, because I'm watching Channel 4 live on the telly, I'm hoping the delay in coverage is minimal. But that remains to be seen, everyone. That remains to be seen. Can I? Oh, I'd love to be able to zoom into this live chat a bit more. It must be mad being like it must be mad being a Lando Norris today, you know what I mean? Like lining up where he is, or mad being like any of the other drivers, you know? Obviously they want to be part of the fight. Here's Hannah. Oh, Minton's going mad. Here we go. Good boy. What did you bring me, Han? Oh, she's brought the goods. Doing the grid walk now. We'll chat with Stormzy. Yeah. Don't worry, I'll show you more Minton as it goes on. He was just curled up here, but obviously now he'll probably come back actually. Once he's kind of got all the sneezes out of his system. Oh, Magners. Berry Magners. Nice. Go on. Yeah, perfect. Oh, what else she got? She's got Berry Magners and a Toblerone. What a legend. Well done, Hannah. Oh, interesting. Some like fancy crisps. Yeah. Can I have a cider and the Toblerone now, please? Yeah. Yeah. So I don't get too gassy, you know. Oh, brilliant. What a top 5 predict. Oh, mate, I'm sorry. I can't bring myself to give predictions for this race. I really can't. There's just too much. There's too much on. There's too much. Oh, that one, please. Thank you. Yeah, there's too much. I can't bring myself to do predictions. It's not going to happen. Okay, I'm sorry. Thank you, guy, mate. Appreciate it, man, for the 179. One time no see. Tommo ready for one last dance. Couldn't have put it better myself, man. Yep, one last dance, mate. Final race of the year. Mate, you can't even look at the amount of people. Like, you can't even begin to imagine like the pressure that Max and Lewis are feeling right now. You know, I know Max has been here before. Sorry, Lewis has been here before, but and I know Max keeps like a lid on it, but at the same time, it's like, come on, surely. They've got Kimmy up doing his little farewell. Bless him. Kimmy's driver of the day. Kimmy has to be driver of the day. Please vote Kimmy driver of the day. It's his last. If we're going to see any energy from Kimi Räikkönen, surely it's post race when he gets driver of the day and Susanna is chatting to him. I just want to see her like just a big on the. Thank you, Hannah. What an absolute queen you are. Magna's berry. So I haven't had this one. Oh, get off! No, Minton, get off the. He just walked over. I got my keyboard here. Minton just walked on it. Accidentally closes the stream. Okay. Cool. Lovely. Got my Toblerone. Goat's here chocolate. Won't hear anything else. Won't hear otherwise. Can I do the count? I don't really know how I'd do a countdown because there's no like number on screen. There's no like. I'd love to do a countdown like I can do in quali, but it doesn't really work like that with the race because there's not really a countdown number. Okay, there is a countdown actually. 18 minutes 53, 52, 50. I mean, yeah, but I'm not going to be able to. As soon as I say that, a countdown appears on the screen. No, it's not going to add anything. What else has she got? Oh God, Hannah's got 2. Are they things for you? Okay, nice. Oh, Christmas present. Hannah bought some Christmas presents. Christmas presents. For yourself? Yeah. Okay, fair. Is that how it works? Is that how it works? Save me buying stuff, I suppose. No, I'm good. Just drink and chocolate is all I need right now. Oh, damn. Mate, and I'll tell you what, like the pit crews as well. I feel especially for the pit crews because, mate, I don't envy the pressure they're going to feel under. I guess as well because we haven't had this type of title fight for so long now, where it's come down to the final race, and even like Mercedes, you know, Hamilton, Rosberg, it wasn't like they're on the same team, so it's not the same dynamic. It just isn't. This dynamic is just. Oh, it's too much, man. I can't handle it. My little heart can't handle it. Thank you, George, mate, for the $5. Sending love for the USA. Thanks for the great content. Let's go, Max. Max fan. Cheers, George, mate. Appreciate it. Minton's coming back. I'll go back to the main screen so you can see Minton. There he is. Curling up next to me. I will actually. I'll zoom out a bit. You can see a bit more Minton. There we go. Go on then. Settle down, lad. Settle down. Good boy. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so nervous, Han. Are you nervous? I'm so nervous. Yeah, same. Hey, everyone does. Bit of Toblerone. Yeah, Hannah's still got a bad cough, so. There we go. First bit of Toblerone eaten successfully. Oh, man. I can't handle this. I honestly can't handle this. Oh, local time at the minute here is 12:43. The race starts in 17 minutes. Oh. Yes. Yes, Minton. Sorry? No. Camera's there. The edge of the camera is here, so you can. Hannah doesn't want to be on camera for the race, but because she's not feeling too good. Camera comes up to here, so you got loads of room, mate. There's so many Max fans. Oh my god, look at. Oh, okay, fair enough. You've got like Max areas and you've got Lewis areas. A sea of orange and a sea of white Mercedes caps.
Sebastian from New York is watching.
Big up, Sebastian. Welcome. Oh, yeah. Let's see. You get a little bit of Minton in the corner. Let me just move the.
The thing's in the way.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it needs to be in the way for people to hear. Okay, if I just do it like this for now. But he's just snuggled back down anyway. Look at him. Hey, boy. The good boy. See, look, you can see the good boy in the corner. The goodest of boys he is. Don't try and trigger him. Oh, okay. Hamilton. Well, they've got Max and Lewis standing one side of the other. Oh, Max looked at him. Oh, boof. Thank you, Luke, mate, for the 5 Aussie. Did an ancestry DNA test and have 4% Belgium in me. That means I'm officially a part of the Orange Army. Love that. That's good. That's a good reason, Luke, mate. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Oh, Valtteri, right. Oh, man.
This is so awful.
This is horrible. Mate, I can't imagine actually being if I was like a Super Lewis or a Super Max fan right now, mate, I don't envy you lot who are, because that must just be too much. Last word with Lando. Does Lando stick a spanner in the works today? Imagine. Yeah, he's got to go for it, man. Look, listen, it's every man for themselves here. You know what I mean? Like, it's every driver for themselves. They've just got to go for it. And Lando's running his own race. I mean, look, listen, if you got Lewis and Max tripping over each other, and, you know, there's an opportunity here for Lando for sure. He's got to take it, you know. Minton Pog indeed. You're very Pog, aren't you, Minton? Oh, yes, you are. There you go. That's the start of the coughing from Hannah. Sick Hannah. Yuki win. Well, wasn't qualifying because you had Latifi out qualify Russell, you had Sonoda out qualify Gasly, you had Sainz out qualify Leclerc, you had Stroll out qualify Vettel. I know Vettel got unlucky, but you had who else? Who else was like an unusual qualified? Ocon out qualifying Alonso. I know it's even now, in terms of the amount of times of one's out qualified the other, but 11 all. There were quite a few turn-ups, weren't there? Thank you, Forza, mate, for the Canadian $6.99, buddy. Appreciate it. The real championship today is if Matt Amos gets a date with that girl he sits with in back. Matt's already got a girlfriend. Brilliant. Thank you, Forza, mate. Appreciate it. And thank you, Nikita, for the £5. I'm jealous. I'm at work. Can't even properly listen to the final. No, Nikita, surely not. Surely you have to find a way somehow. Anyway, Max for the win. Hopefully he'll manage to stay cool and have a great one, Tommo. Well, Nikita, if you can stay tuned in, mate, I'd love to give you the radio commentary that you don't have elsewhere. But oh God, I'm so anxious. This is horrible. This is actually horrible. I need more alcohol. Welcome everyone from wherever you are in the world. Whether you're a Max or a Lewis fan or a neutral, doesn't matter. Enjoy it. Enjoy the race. Whatever happens. Max, obviously, you've got to think, Max starting on softs and on pole, he should get the better getaway and be comfortable into turn one. You would think. But who knows? Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh, so stress. Do we think that's the thing? Like, Max surely should have temp in the tyres to be able to check it out at the start. And then it's like we're looking for like a longer strategy, because Max is probably going to have to two-stop. Pirelli's saying, those softs do about 15 laps, maybe 20 best case scenario. Is it the risk of a one-stop, softs on and then hards till the end, but will they last? You don't want it to come down to a tyre failure Really don't. Oh man, it's so stressful. Ted, what is Ted doing, man? He's like, look into his eyes. Look into his eyes. Whole world's watching, boys. Whole world is watching you two. Mad. Oh my word. What's the delay? To be honest, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the delay is. Because I'm watching on Channel 4 and there's no countdown timer. I would love to tell you. It comes up every now and then, but even then it's like it's difficult to synchronize and put a timer on the screen for the race when it isn't defined by a time limit, you know what I mean? So Abu Dhabi flag just popped up. I'll talk through what I can see on the screen, and then it's gone to Max. Max putting his race suit on, doing his race suit up. Lewis's helmet now. Lewis's head, not just his helmet. Obviously, his head is inside the helmet in his car, chilling. Then back to Max again. I think Lewis knows that he doesn't. He can come out of turn one behind Max, and it's far from the end of the world. You know what I mean? I don't think Lewis needs to risk. I was talking to Jensen and Nico beforehand, and I agreed with Jensen on that. I think like Lewis doesn't need to risk. He's got a tyre that should be able to go longer in the race. You know, the emphasis, if Max is going to do a one stop, he has to like put some distance on Lewis at the start, really, to make that work. But their long runs on the soft tyres in practice seem to do all right. So who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Oh, man. This is too much. This is too much. Right, I need to do a... Once it comes back up, I'm going to do an Insta post and tell everyone to watch the race. I don't care if you're not into F1. Watch the bloody race, all right? This is history. This is history. This is history being made today. This is absolute history. And we are here, live, together. But if social media was what it is... To be fair, if social media was what it is now in like 2012, then of course that would have been an insane finale. You know what I mean? No, Han. But yeah, it's
No, I didn't say that. Someone else.
yeah, I don't care. Yeah, it's get everyone you know to watch it. Get everyone you know to watch the race. What? Get everyone you know to watch the race. Do it. B&Q it. Right. Watch the race, people. Come on. Oh my god. Oh. Whew. Wait, this is too much. Oh my god. Who's yeah, I think turn one, Max leads, then Lewis kind of sticks in behind. And then yeah, I think that's how it will go. But who do I think's actually going to win it? I still feel like Lewis will find a way. Right now, I still feel like Lewis will find a way to win. I think. God, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Hannah? Who's going to win? Lando? Lando's going to win the championship, everyone. You heard it here first. Maybe. He could win. He could win. You never know. The race, not the championship, obviously. Oh, and it's starting. Come on. Ooh. Da, da, da. Yes, I'm scared. I'm very scared. Thank you. Thank you. Tasia for the 449 rupees, mate. Appreciate it. Lewis being behind is much more scary to me. Now, you know what? I think I still had to put money on it now. I'm going to say Lewis finds a way to win, but I just don't know. I just don't know. Showing all the highlights. Silverstone. That's certainly. There's no way showing Silverstone's going to trigger people and get people feeling a bit racy. Yeah, they've completely changed the opening. It's just these two. This is what I mean. This is what makes it compelling. It's just the two of them. How are they on the exact same number of points to the half point as well? That's just ridiculous. Hannah, it's starting. Come on. Come on. Yes. It's okay. You can cough. Everyone knows that. Anyway, this is why this is close to my mouth, because I don't want FOM picking up the stream and then banning me again. You know, that's not what I want. Now, who's winning the championship, man? Go on, you got to say.
I have always thought Lewis, but now I'm just not sure.
Go on, you got to say.
I'm sticking with Lewis then.
Okay, Hannah thinks Lewis as well. There's Prosecco in the fridge if you want any, by the way. Treat yourself. Hannah obviously went out and got Fox's biscuits. I'm okay, thank you. I'm good. That's triggered Minton. Look at his little head. Look at his little head. Wait, are you gonna get him one?
Yeah.
Okay. I want him to stay here while he eats it, because then everyone can see it. Yeah, but so I'm gonna hold him so that he can't run over to you. No, Minton, stop. Stay. Mum's bringing it over, you weirdo. He can help himself, you absolute gannet. Oh my God, it's actually starting. Oh, Jesus. So Max starts on the right-hand side. So he starts on the outside, I'm assuming. Is that what that means? Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, he's starting on the outside. Turn one's left-hander. Oh, yeah, Minton's feeling it. They do say dogs can feel, if you're feeling anxious, dogs can feel it, so stay away from my Toblerone. That's probably why he was sniffing. Oh, God. This is too much. I've had to change t-shirts once already today. Because just this morning, I don't know, I dumped about a gallon of sweat out my armpit, so... Yeah, not great. More Toblerone, though. $17 points for Mercedes to guarantee the constructors. Let's be honest, no one gives a toss about the constructors right now, apart from Mercedes and Red Bull shareholders. Nobody cares about that. Even though that's where the actual money is won and lost, but nah, man, this is, oh my God. I haven't felt this nervous for so long around a sporting event. Last time I probably felt this nervous was when I proposed to Hannah. I reckon. And that was obviously a very different thing, you know. This is a sporting event God, you've got like Alonso and Gasly on starting on hards. Interesting. Different strategy for Fernando and Pierre. Right, the cars are pulling away now. You've got the back shot, shooting him. Formation laps just appeared on screen. I'm just going to talk through so that if you can synchronize what you're watching to me, go for it. If you can't, never mind. Oh, everyone's running across track now. It's cut to Max with his little... I do like Max's helmet design. It's decent. Predicted pit stop strategy. Is the one stop. Interesting. Both the predicted strategies are one stops. Soft to hard or medium to hard. Because I think it is a bit cooler temperature-wise, which is going to favour tyre life. The cooler the track, generally, the better. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness gracious me. This is excessive. Formation lap for the final race of the 2021 season. Oh, my goodness. I'm going to see how... No, I think 7. Yeah, volume 7 is as high as I can go without it being picked up by the mic. So that's what we're doing. Previous wins: Verstappen, Hamilton, Bottas, Hamilton.
Is it as loud as we can have it?
Yeah, because otherwise the stream will pick it up, the volume, unfortunately. It's fine.
I'll take it to you.
You'll see. Exactly. You'll have to listen to my commentary, right? Who needs Martin Brundle and Crofty when you got me, right? Oh my words. Okay. Lewis taking his time. Nice and slowly. Verstappen. Oh my god. This is too much. I can't actually deal with this. Oh my god, Jos is looking down bad, I tell you. Jos is looking down bad. Truly. Right, Max has just pulled up now. Lando's pulled in, as has Lewis. Christian is standing, legs wide apart, channeling big Christian Horner energy. Minton is licking Hannah's head. Oh no, hand. Oh my god, last night I walked into one of the little tables. The little table got this microphone attached to, and the bruise on my shin is going to be something else. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about that. I'm just nervous. Oh, right, everyone's putting in. You got Kimi, you got Mick. No Nikita for this race. Positive COVID test, but he is all right, so he'll be fine. But yeah, no Haas, just one Haas, sorry. Okay, everyone's in their slots. Oh my god. Here we go, everyone. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. Oh my god, it's actually now. Lewis, I think, has got a better start. Lewis has got him. Lewis has got Max. Max had a terrible start. Lewis is in the lead. Lewis locks a little bit. Max has had a shocker off the start, as has Lando. Perez has got Norris. It's Red Bull 2, 3. Lewis absolutely smashed it off the start. Max has bottled it off the start. Oh my god. Max, what have you done? Lewis absolutely smashed it. He nailed the start. Max is in his slipstream though, but I don't think he's close enough to make a move. Or maybe it might be, you know. I think his soft tyres. He's going to go for it. He's gone for it. Oh my god. More controversy. They haven't connected. They haven't touched. Lewis had to cut the corner. Lewis has stayed ahead. Max fully sent it. I don't know, man. Max is on the radio. Oh my god. Max is complaining about it, I think they just need to crack on, to be honest. Yeah, Max did make the corner, but he had to pretty much stop. I don't know. I think they're going to just let him carry on, to be honest. He went for the dive. He knows he's got to get the move done early doors because he's on the soft tyres as well. So he's got to make this tyre advantage work and get ahead and then pull away. But that was the worst case scenario start. Lewis has absolutely smashed it off the start. Oh my God. I cannot believe that's happened. Well, look, at least Perez is up there. Lewis and Max pushed him off track. Oh, man. That did not go well for Max Verstappen. And Lewis is starting to pull a bit of a gap here. 1.3 seconds. Max needs to be within DRS when DRS starts, which is... I can't even remember when DRS starts. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. They didn't touch. I don't think they touched. They might have touched, but I don't think they touched. Max just fully dive-bombed it down the inside. Lewis had to get out of it. Cut the corner to... But again, from Lewis's point of view, he was pushed off track. I don't think the stewards will do anything. Bottas has fallen back to P8. Tsunoda's up to P7. Norris down to P5. Sainz P4 now. What else has happened? Not much else really. Russell's last. I don't know what happened to George. He must have got caught up in something. But it's Hamilton, Verstappen, Perez, Sainz, Norris, Leclerc, Tsunoda. Right, here we go. Max down the inside. Dive bombs it. There was a little bit of connection. Max did fully send it up the inside. Lewis cut the corner to just keep position, essentially. I don't think they'll look into that. I think they'll just crack on, to be honest. I don't think there's enough in that to... Because Max did make the corner, but he didn't give Lewis room. I think that's all right. No investigation necessary. Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not surprised. Right, it's a 1.5 second gap now. Verstappen, Hamilton. DRS still isn't open yet. But Lewis needs to keep that gap above a second. But this is not ideal for Max at all. So I mean, Lewis has been a perfect start for Lewis Hamilton. Absolutely nailed it off the start. That Red Bull's just been like, off the start. DRS enabled, here we go. He's not within a second though. Oh, Red Bull FIA. Yeah, Red Bull are obviously fair enough. Like, of course, Red Bull are going to moan. Yeah, of course, they're going to try and have a moan, aren't they? But it'd be the same if it was Mercedes. So, man, wow.
Your mum's watching. Give her a hello.
Oh, hello, mum. Hello, mummy. Hope you're enjoying the race. Oh, fuck. Can't believe this happened. Oh, right. Okay, so it's 1.7 seconds, Hamilton, Verstappen. Hamilton's got to get within... Verstappen's got to get within DRS here. Perez is a couple of seconds behind. It's good for Sergio that he cleared Lando at the start. Lando had a bit of a shocker off the start. He had to go wide. The first corner. This is pretty imperative that Max gets past there ASAP. Oh, come on. Right, so you got Hamilton, Verstappen, Perez, Sainz, Norris, Leclerc, Tsunoda, Bottas down to P8. Ocon, Ricciardo, Alonso, Gasly, Giovinazzi, Stroll, Vettel, Raikkonen, Latifi, Schumacher, Russell. Perez has got to keep up here. He's got to keep up with the battle. He's about 2 seconds behind Verstappen, so he's doing all right now. That gap between Perez and Sainz is bigger than the gap between Perez and Verstappen. So Sergio is doing the perfect job right now, keeping himself there, going to help, strategy, undercut, all that kind of stuff. Having Perez up there is going to help. Right, so what's it off the start? Lewis just gets a much better start than Max. Much better start. It's cleared of him, like, before they even get to the rumble strips. And then Lando just washes wide. Although he didn't. Yeah, it's funny that Lando was sitting P4 all right, but Sainz must have just sent it up the inside. But yeah, Lewis just got the start of dreams. Better reaction time by a tenth of a second, actually. That's pretty significant in terms of... And then, yeah, 0 to 200 kilometers in about half a second quicker. Right, Max sends it up very, very late. I mean, he's barely making the call. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, I think there's no penalty there, 100%. There's no penalty either side. There's no penalty for Max. There's no penalty for Lewis. Like, Lewis can take to the runoff. He does. He's entitled to. I think that's fine. I ain't got a problem with that at all. No penalty for that, 100%. 100%. Right, well, yeah, that's it. Look, Max in that dirt, yeah, doesn't want to be in the car following. Two-stop. Red Bull might have to try and find a way of making a two-stop work, but I don't know. He's going slower than Lewis. Lewis is pulling a gap here. I think I struggle now to see how Max is going to be able to get a foothold on this race. They've just got to hope that them three can pull out at the front and Perez can factor in somehow, because he is keeping up with Max and Lewis. But obviously, starting on the softs, it was always going to be he needs to get the good start. He needs to pull away. It's not happened, and this is gonna. I mean, it's not. The race ain't won and lost in 6 laps, but I tell you, it's not looking good for Max. Not looking good for Max right now at all. Woo! Mad. But yeah, 6 laps in, Hamilton, fastest lap as well. Verstappen, Perez, Sainz, Norris, Leclerc, Tsunoda, Bottas, Ocon, Ricciardo. So yeah, Bottas lost out a couple of places. Lando obviously lost out a couple. But yeah, Perez is doing a good job here. Keep it up. He's falling back a little bit from Verstappen, but he's gapping Sainz by a significant amount. Perez is already 5.5 seconds clear of Sainz. So those front 3 are starting to kind of check out a little bit. But yeah, that's it's mad, isn't it? It's mad. It's mad. Still 2 seconds between Verstappen and Hamilton, so you've got to wonder. Right, here we go. Who's making a move at the back? Oh, the Aston Martins. It's a Vettel on Stroll by the looks of it. Sebastian. Side by side. Yep, Seb gets the place. Seb got Stroll. Went a bit wide there, though, but just about enough room. Two seconds now. The Hamilton-Verstappen gap is growing, which is going to be concerning. Red Bull on the team radio, on the FIA radio again. Wheatley's still having a moan. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think. I think no penalty is fair with that. I think completely. I think it's a lot. It's hard. It's going to take some mad strategy, good pit stops. That's the thing. Pit stops could be it could come down to it. You know what I mean? But that gap's staying hovering now at 2 seconds. I think obviously dirty air is not helping Max's move, and that's the problem. Don't walk on the keyboard, please, Minton. Come here, mate. Ooh. What do you think, mate? What's going to happen? I know you're a Hamilton fan. What do you think? What do you think? Oh, yes. What do you think, Minton? Yeah, it's hovering at 2 seconds. I mean, Max has gapped Checo by 3 seconds now. So, as much as Perez is pulling away from Sainz and Norris and the rest of the field, he's also not able to keep pace with Hamilton and Verstappen. But I mean, that would be quite a lot to be asking of Sergio, to be keeping pace with these two, because these two are just operating on a different level to everyone else right now. Yoss ain't looking happy. Oh, you alright, mate? You alright, buddy? Good boy. Oh, yeah, it's like 2.3 seconds now, so it is growing ever so slightly. It is ever so slightly growing. It is. And again, he's on the mediums as well, so it's going to be interesting when they go on to the hard tyre, what that kind of stint's going to offer. You know what I mean? And can Perez be an element in this race? Can Sergio play a part? Because he is up there. You know, Perez is keeping pace with the leaders. Bottas is still in P8. So Bottas isn't going to feature in this at all. Lewis has got to do this by himself. And he's got 2 Red Bulls behind him. But he's on the tyre you want to be on, really. That gives Lewis a bit more flexibility on strategy. But then Red Bull have got 2 cars behind Lewis. So, because now the gap between Hamilton and Verstappen is pretty much the same as the gap between Verstappen and Perez. So Sergio's doing a very good job here, keeping up. Verstappen struggling with the rears a bit now. That gap is creeping up. Creeping up. Creeping up. Yuki Tsunoda. See a bit of Yuki on board. The race has kind of settled in a bit now. As it always would have done, anyway. There's still 2.5 seconds, Lewis, Max. It's now 10 seconds between Perez and Sainz. So those top 3, including Perez, are pulling away here. But again, how can they... Red Bull, how can they use Sergio to inhibit Lewis in some way, shape or form? Do they push Perez's stint long? But then Perez had to use softs, didn't he? That's because Sergio's on softs. I'm sure he is, isn't he? So I'm sure he had to do his Q2 time on soft tyres. So I think, that's going to make it a bit more difficult for them to use Sergio to hold up or be a fly in Lewis's ointment, you know what I mean? Because Lewis can go longer on the mediums. Sergio can't really go long on the softs. Can't go longer than the mediums. He's at risk of... But I guess, is it worth them just keeping Perez out? He's not going to be able to defend, though, if his soft tyres are completely ruined. You know what I mean? Oh, wow. Well, there's no surprise that there's already been something controversial, that all of the Max stands are going to be like, Lewis should give the place back, and all the Lewis stands are going to be like, Lewis shouldn't give the place back. But, you know, I think it was, I don't know. I feel like it just crack on. Just crack on. You know what I mean? Just crack on. Oh, Lewis, another fastest lap. 3.5 seconds now. Hamilton to Verstappen. I mean, this is looking very, very good for Lewis. Very good. Very good for Lewis. Max just didn't get the start. Just didn't get the traction down. I don't know. Annoyingly, if Lewis does win, that's all that people are going to be talking about now. I don't know. I can see it from both sides, of course. I just think, just get on with it. Let's just race. You know what I mean? I'm just sick of these bloody penalties all the time. 4.5 seconds now. Hamilton to Verstappen. So Lewis has definitely got the pace here. Definitely got the pace. 100%. So Lewis leads 4.5 seconds to Verstappen. Perez is 3.5 seconds back from Verstappen. So actually, Perez is doing a pretty good job here, keeping pace with Max. But Lewis is just seems to be checking out here. But there is plenty of this race left to go. There's Sainz is another 12 seconds back, 12 and a half off of Perez. And then Sainz has actually got a good gap to Lando. A good 3 seconds to Lando. And then Leclerc's within a second of Norris. What?
I said to Mum, did you hear the shout out? And she said, of course, I shouted back, but obviously he didn't hear me.
Max is struggling. Well, the pit window for the softs, they were saying.
What's from now?
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much now. Oh, it's not looking good for Max, I'll tell you. It's not looking good for Max. 5 seconds back now. But anything can happen. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Yeah, Lewis is pulling away here. He's pulling away. Max is. I really don't see. I don't see how Red Bull are going to turn this around. Again, unless they can do something with Sergio. They're going to have to do something with Sergio. But the problem is Sergio's on softs. If Sergio was on mediums, different story. Ah, man. Fernando's not happy. He's on hards, though. It's interesting. So you got Hamilton on mediums, then everyone up to Tsunoda's on. So Tsunoda's doing a really good job on mediums, sitting just behind Leclerc. Oh no. Lando's losing gears for some reason. There's an issue with his McLaren. Oh, here we go. Red Bull pit stop.
Who's doing it?
Max is in. Max is in the pits for hard tyres. Hard tyres, Max Verstappen. It's a good pit stop. It's a good pit stop from Red Bull. Smashed it. Smashed it.
2.1.
Where's he going to come out? Where's Max going to come out? He's going to come out behind Carlos. Where's he going to come out relative to Lando? He's going to come out behind. He's going to come out in a bit of traffic here. But I think Red Bull kind of had to pit him. Oh my God! Oh my God, Leclerc almost wipes Verstappen out. Leclerc got unsighted. Oh my days, that was mad. Leclerc got unsighted by Max coming out the pit. Almost just collected him. And then is now fallen behind Yuki Tsunoda. Oh my God. That is mad. Right. Yeah, Norris has got out of the way for Verstappen. No surprise there. Leclerc's trying to make the move back past Tsunoda. Oh my God. That was sketchy, man. Because obviously where the pit lane exit is on the outside of that fast right-hander. And then Leclerc's going through there at top end, sees Max there and has to kind of get out of it, basically. That is a pretty sketchy place for the pit exit, I'm not going to lie. Here we go. Lewis in pits. Right, Perez is staying out then. Interesting. Right, yeah. Perez is Mr. Tyre Management. Sergio has to nurture these tyres and be a factor in this race and get in the way. You're right, Han. Bless her. Got a bad cough. But yeah, Perez now leads the race. Hamilton's come out ahead of Sainz as well. So that's worked out really well for Lewis. He hasn't even got a clear Carlos Sainz here. You got to think Science won't get in the way of Max. Max will pick up a bit of dirt, yeah, but then he also get a bit of DRS. So, yeah, it's not the end of the world. Oh man, right, here we go. So this is on board with Charles. Oh, yeah. So he just. Oh, interesting. So yeah. So Max is like quite far away from Charles, and Charles just loses. He's just the rear end kicks out a little bit. So he wasn't even that close to Max. He just got a bit unsighted by him. I think maybe it's just, you know, it affected his concentration ever so slightly. And then he locked up as well, trying to make the move back past Sonoda. So I think Yuki's on for a pretty good result here, actually. Not going to lie. But yeah, Perez leads the race now by 11 seconds. Hamilton's pitted. Perez. I think Perez is going to stay out. I can't hear the radio because I have to have it on quite quietly. But yeah, Sainz 4 seconds behind Hamilton now. Verstappen's gap to Lewis is 5 seconds. But obviously on the hard tyres, we don't know who's going to have more relative pace. Go check on your mum, Minton. Bless her. Oh, man. I honestly thought Leclerc had wiped out Verstappen there. Honestly. Go get some water. Bottas has got... Oh, Leclerc's in the pits. Charles has pitted, as has Esteban. Not a great pit stop from Ferrari. That took quite a while. 3.4 seconds. Not amazing. Ocon 2.7. All the time that Perez is ahead of Lewis on track. Because the thing is, it doesn't, like, Constructors is gone, ultimately. Perez can take his time. That gap to Lewis is 9.6 seconds. He can take his time, save the tyre, let Lewis get on his gearbox, and then defend like a lion, as Fernando would put it, to keep Lewis behind. I think that's fair. It's a team game. You got two drivers. You want to maximise your chance of winning the Drivers' Championship, then use those parts. Oh, Max has gone very wide there. He's getting in Carlos's dirty air, which I'm sure is frustrating him, yeah, because Max is losing time here to Lewis. Lewis is just punching in fastest lap after fastest lap. I'll tell you what, Lewis has driven impeccably this race. He has not put a foot wrong. A bit of dirty air for Max. I mean, he dropped it going into the second to last corner. Just went a bit wide. You feel like it's getting away from him now. Max has to clear Carlos here. He has got DRS. He has to clear Carlos as soon as physically possible. He's so far back though. He's not going to get him here. But you'd think into the next DRS zone he probably will. Come on, Max. You got to get him. You got to get him now. Come on. He's within DRS again. You got to get Carlos here, Max. Come on. But Carlos is running his own race, and he's not going to let him past. He's not just going to. Carlos is running his own race. That's the thing. And he's now 7 seconds behind Lewis. Max. Oh, man. This is looking sketch. Carlos Sainz is just doing Lewis a massive favour here. He's not going to yield. You know, Carlos Sainz is P3. Maximises his chance of doing well this race. You can't just expect Carlos to just... There you go, Max. Go on. Go through. Wow, that gap. Perez to Hamilton is now 6 seconds. So it's come right down. That's what I mean. Checo, save those tyres and then defend like a lion when Lewis gets there. Problem is, Max is still stuck behind that Ferrari of Carlos Sainz, and Max is going to start to feel more and more desperate. The longer this goes on, the worse it's going to be for Max, you know. He's probably going to get DRS here again. He is. I feel like he's closer this time, but maybe that's just the camera angle. It's 2 laps, striking distance apparently. Hamilton Perez. Yeah, Carlos ain't going to put up too much of a fight. Max gets past at last. Took a while, but he's got the job done. Right, now he needs to put his hammer down. We know Lewis loves to put the hammer down. Now, Max is... Although Carlos might have... No, Carlos has got run on Max in. Oh, my God, nah. Carlos ain't going to bother. Carlos is like, nah, it's not worth it, man. Carlos, no. I'm not going to risk the wrath of the Verstappen army if I try and send a move up the outside here. It's not worth it. So Max has got past Carlos. Now, see, this is going to be interesting now. Perez is going to have to put up one hell of a fight to keep Lewis behind, enough for Max to catch up, because, again, Max is like 8 seconds behind Lewis now. 9 seconds behind Lewis. Man, that is going to be... I mean, Max has got clear air now, but Sergio needs to play the team game here. He needs to do what he does best, which is... Yeah, look, he's not even going on the curbs. He's just taking his time. Lewis is coming. Okay, well, here we go. How robust is Sergio Perez's defence? Can he... Because if Sergio doesn't... If Lewis just gets past Sergio here, I think the race is done. Unless there's some madness in a pit stop or a safety car or something, which doesn't seem likely, based on what we've seen. That could be foreshadowing, who knows. But, yeah, exactly. Like, it's 2 seconds now, Hamilton Perez, and Perez will have saved up all his battery, all his charge to defend like a lion against Lewis Hamilton. Can Perez? Perez has to... This is pivotal. If Perez can defend and keep Lewis behind long enough to... a bit of extra wear on Lewis's tyres. We saw, like, if you're getting dirty air, so it took a while for Verstappen to get past Sainz. If he can do enough, because Lewis is within a second of Sergio now, to keep him behind, then there's now 8 seconds between Verstappen and Hamilton. But now, Perez... Well, Hamilton's... Oh, my God, Lewis is so close. Oh, my God. I feel like Lewis has to get him here. He's so close to Perez. Surely Perez is going to get past here. Surely Lewis has got him. Sergio's weaving a bit. You got to defend the inside, Sergio. Oh, he's got him. That's it. Oh, Perez is going back though. Perez is going back. Oh, undercut. Perez is still there. No, Lewis has got him. That's it. Done. Perez can do the job. I mean, it's different. Although he's got DRS. Perez got DRS. Oh, he's got it back. Go on, Sergio. Yes, lads. This is what we want. This is what we want to see. Come on. That's it, Sergio. He's got him back. Fair play. I thought he'd done him. I thought he was done, but then Sergio got DRS. Because Sergio got DRS. Oh, he's literally a rolling roadblock here. He's defending like a lion. He's channeling his inner Fernando Alonso. Now the Verstappen gap's only 4.4 seconds.
Fuck.
Sergio's doing exactly what he needed to do here. Just plant it on the inside. That's it. Go on. Hamilton's still trying, but he can't get it done. He's going to get a good cut back here, though. But it's 3.5 seconds now, Verstappen to Hamilton. Perez has done a phenomenal job here of keeping Lewis behind. It's all fair. It's not dangerous. I know Lewis is going to moan. Of course he is. Of course he's going to moan. I don't think Sergio's going to hold him for much longer, though. This has to be it now. Verstappen's right there. Verstappen's within a second now as well. Oh, my days. Perez is still doing the job, man. Go on, Sergio. Go on, lads. Mate, I want to see this race go down to the last lap. I don't give a toss who wins. Right, Verstappen's going to get some DRS now off of Sergio. They've both got DRS. Lewis is ahead now, but both the Red Bulls have DRS. Perez is going to jump out of the way here. Yep, he does. And now Verstappen is right back on Lewis Hamilton's gearbox. I tell you what, man. Fair play. I talked about this pre-race. Second drivers need to be up there helping. Bottas didn't do the job yesterday. Perez did. Got past Lando on the first corner, kept the pace, stayed up there, and now Perez has had a huge hand in this race. Question is now, can Max, because he's 1.6 behind Lewis, so he's there, but he's not close enough. He's not close enough to be within DRS. Now Perez comes into the pits. Fantastic job from Sergio. He's maximised his teammate's chance now. But Lewis is still looking the quicker car. Nothing to lose for Sergio. I think Sergio did enough. I think Sergio was operating within the rules. I didn't see any particularly dodgy, dangerous moves. He just, you can throw it up the inside if you want. Ooh. That was amazing. But now, Verstappen is still losing time to Lewis. But on the hard tyres, I feel like he's going to be closer in pace. And obviously, Max has done more laps on his tyres as well. I just don't see there's not enough of a pace discrepancy for Max to... But this is it. Like these are two drivers who are just lap after lap, qualifying lap after qualifying lap. No mistakes. Oh, man. Perez has fallen back to P5 now. But Tsunoda and Bottas have... Yeah, Tsunoda's pitted, hasn't he? Yeah, he has. As has Bottas. So Perez kind of... But then Perez has probably got the pace to make some moves here and move through the field. Maybe. And Tsunoda's sitting P3. Go on, Yuki. It's Hamilton, Verstappen, Tsunoda, Bottas, Perez, Alonso, Gasly, Sainz, Vettel, Norris, Leclerc, Ocon, Ricciardo, Latifi, Russell, Giovinazzi, Stroll, Raikkonen, Schumacher. That's how things are right now. Oh, Tsunoda and Bottas haven't pitted. Okay, I thought they had. So yeah, Perez is still sitting good, sitting pretty. Net P3. Did enough at the start to open up a big gap. So yeah, Tsunoda and Bottas haven't pitted. Tsunoda could be on for a P4 here, potentially. Go on, Yuki. Bottas is sitting behind him. I guess maybe Mercedes are going to keep Bottas out for as long as they can to maybe see if he can factor in. Because as soon as Bottas pits, he's just out of contention. But that gap, that Hamilton-Verstappen gap is growing. It's back to 2.5 seconds again. Lewis just has more pace. Simple as that. He's gapping him by about a tenth and a half, 2 tenths a lap. Another fastest lap for Lewis as well. Lewis is doing a very, very good job. Plan A, Checo. Probably going to the end. I wonder. Right, Tsunoda's in the pits. Come on, AlphaTauri, give him a good pit stop. I beg. Oh, yeah, actually, look, last 2 laps, Lewis has gapped Verstappen by 3 tenths and then half a second. Damn, I didn't realise it was that much. Not a great stop for Tsunoda, 3.5. Not a great stop. He's going to fall back a bit here. Come on, Yuki. Down to P9 now. Damn it. That's a shame. Vettel, 2.5 stop. Decent. Well done, Aston Martin. Smashed it. So yeah, Lewis Verstappen, 2.7 seconds now. I understand why Max went for that move. I do, He had to go because he would have known that track position was going to be huge, and it is proven so. I think if Max was ahead of Lewis, I think the gap would be growing as well. But dirty air. These cars do struggle when you follow them within a couple of seconds, and Max is having to do this lap after lap after lap, and that's not helping his tyre life either. Man. Yeah, 2 tenths slower last lap, Max. I wonder what Red Bull are going to try. Are they going to try a two-stop? Are Mercedes going to try a two-stop? That's the thing. That is the question. But if you're a Lewis fan, right now it's looking pretty good. Right now it's looking pretty good. Man. Oh, God. I'm starting to feel nervous again now. Verstappen 2.8. Well, no, when everything's going on, you just kind of, you're riding the adrenaline. And then when it settles down the race again, it's just like, oh, God. Nervousness. .25 laps of 58 done. Not even half race distance yet, so there's still a lot that can happen. There's still a lot that can happen. Perez gone purple sector 1. Go on, Checo. Go on, Checo. So he's obviously pushing. Perez ain't hanging around. I reckon Perez is one stop, surely. Surely Perez one stop. It's going to take it's going to take so much for Max to be able to win this. It's clever, actually. Sergio let him go up the inside, and then Lewis tried to open up the corner, and then Sergio was just like, yep, I'm now going to take the inside. Mercedes moaning now on the FIA radio, which you can't begrudge them for, because of course they're gonna, you know. Every opportunity the teams are going to complain. Of course they are. You can't begrudge them for it. They're trying to win this championship, you know. No, Kimi, what's happened? No, Kimi's final race. What's he done? He's got front wing damage, front left hand side. Maybe it's just a front wing. Oh God! Imagine if there was a safety car. That's the problem. Imagine if Kimi calls the safety car. Imagine if Kimi calls the safety car on his final race to just completely turn this on its head. I don't think he's gonna. He's got damage to his front left end plate. I don't know what it's from. We haven't seen yet. That's 3.5 seconds now, Hamilton Verstappen, that gap. That must be so frustrating for Max, man. So what's he done? Turn 6, just drops it under braking. Oh, and just taps the barrier. Has to reverse it out. Interesting. Yeah, just completely locked up. Hit the barrier, not very hard, but it's damaged his front wing, but it's not ripped it off. See, Max would have been hoping for a safety car out of that, but that's not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. Oh, George Russell, what's happening to George? He's going very slow. George has got a problem. George has got a problem. This could be a safety car. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, Kimi, is that it? I think Kimi's race is over. No. Oh, Kimi. No. Kimi's race is done. Russell was going very slowly. Russell's going very... Oh, we don't... You know why he did that? Because he didn't want to do the post-race driver of the day radio. 100%. 100%. George is going very slowly. And what issue he's got. He's got some kind of problem. He's going very slowly. He's just doing his best to keep out of the way of everyone. But obviously, if he wants to help his teammate for next year, Lewis Hamilton, then he doesn't want to be causing a safety car here, because that will play right into Red Bull's hands. Or at least give Red Bull more of an opportunity here. But yeah, George's car's just lost drive. Just lost drive. But yeah, there's no safety car. Definitely not going to be a safety car. I think George has got it back to the pits now. He must be close at least. Yeah, George is in pits. That's it. George Russell pit lane. Kimi Raikkonen. Final race is over. Is over. That's it. End of an era. A typically understated way for it to all end for Kimi. He's just like, nah, I'm just gonna. I don't want the final race radio. Yep, George is retiring. George Russell is out of this race.
Wow.
You know what? Credit Mick Schumacher. I say only. He's only 11 seconds off the back of Lance Stroll and Sebastian Vettel, who are actually running very closely. Mick's doing a pretty good job, considering how much of a dumpster fire that Haas is. The Hamilton-Verstappen gap is now 3.6 seconds. Lewis is a bit concerned about how long. This is the thing, right? Because Lewis is ahead, Max can always react to what Lewis does. I think if Lewis pits, I think Max has to try and finish the race on this set of tyres. He has to. I think that's the only way it goes. And obviously, because Max is behind, he can react. He's far enough behind now. He's probably not getting affected by Lewis's turbulent air as much. He's like 3.7 behind. If Max just holds that gap and saves a bit of tyre, then maybe Lewis pits, does a two-stop, because then that leaves that kind of decision in Mercedes' hands. Max can just do whatever Lewis does because he's behind him. So that's one reason to be hopeful if you're a Verstappen fan. Although Lewis is just put in a fastest lap, so maybe not. Bottas sitting P3 now. I mean, the constructors is over. Red Bull know this, so you've just got to maximise Lewis's chance, you know. Mad. Oh. This is too much, man. 4.2 seconds now. Bottas 27.5 behind. Perez 29 behind. But of course, you know, the Perez card has been played. It worked very well. But is it going to be enough? I don't know if it is. This will take one hell of a drive from Max Verstappen. One hell of a strategy from Red Bull to pull this off. But again, safety car, you never know. Anyone could just drop it, hit a wall, and it just completely changes the complexion of this race. And with 27 laps to go, that's a lot of mileage where things can go wrong for the 17 drivers who are 17 drivers who are still on track. Oh yeah, 17 drivers still on track. Yeah, that's true. Oh, Perez is. Bottas has come into the pit. Bottas has pitted for the first time. Oh, they did the spin camera. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice camera operator. Well done. That was very good. 2.4 for Bottas. Decent. Yeah, I don't think Bottas is gonna be a feature in this race. Apart from when you're talking about clearing traffic, you know, blue flag. I mean, they'll reach Bottas first before they reach Perez. So, oh man, Alonso and Gasly, the only two drivers not to pit yet. And Bottas comes out between Leclerc and Tsunoda. So yeah, Bottas hasn't really been able to put any kind of foothold in this race pace-wise. He has not. Ooh. Yeah, so as if I didn't want to throw up already, they brought in the spinny cam. So true. I need the toilet, everyone. I'm going to have to leave you on a pause for a minute. Or just... Hannah can do some in-distance commentary, right?
Minton, look, go over here. Oh my god.
I'm not falling for that. Nothing's happened, has it, chat?
I tried to put Minton on there.
Oh, Minton, what's your mum trying to do to you? Nah, I'm good, thanks. Oh, right. Bottas trying to make the move on Leclerc. 25 laps to go. So, Lewis leads the race, 5.3 seconds ahead of Max Verstappen. Perez a further 25 seconds back off of the rear of Max. But obviously Perez did a stellar job defending, bringing that gap between Max and Lewis down from 8 to about 1 second. If we were to stop under safety car, would you prefer medium or hard? He says both tyres feel good. That's a sign of a confident driver. Lewis is clearly feeling good right now. He's clearly feeling very good. Takes one safety car, though. Changes everything. Imagine if we got a, 2008. What was it? Nelson Piquet Jr. Oh, whoops. Perez accidentally crashed into the wall for no reason. Oh, no, safety car. This happened before. Just saying. No, I don't actually believe that's going to happen, but I'm just saying. and they were competing for far less, Renault back then, far less than the stakes now. But no, it ain't over till it's over. Exactly, it ain't over till it's over. Bottas surely has to get this move done on Leclerc now. Wow, Leclerc's putting up a very good defense against Valtteri Bottas here. Very good. GG, Charles. GG, mate. Decent. Yeah, Alonso, Gasly are going long on this first stint because they started on hard tyres, to be fair. So fair play to them. It'd be interesting to see if they can make any moves through the field as this race kind of pans out, you know? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because they will be on lovely soft tyres at the end, so or mediums. Lovely soft tyres. Decent. Oh. Right. Leclerc team radio. Not much to say. I feel like I do want to see that Max Lewis incident from lap 1 again. It's one of them. It's like the margins. It's like when does making the move versus pushing someone out wide? What's the transition? You know? Oh, helmet cam for Charles getting overtaken. Nice. Oh, it's a difficult one to call. You know what I mean? It is difficult. Yeah, helmet cam's really cool, especially like. Although this is the first time we've seen helmet cam in an actual race, I think. I don't think we've only seen it before in qualifying and practice.
Is it really dark there?
Yeah, it's a night race. That's why the lights are on. Bottas got past Charles. Mad. This is pretty cool. You can see Charles like jinking his head from side to side. But yeah, Bottas got the move done. It was always going to happen. Lap 35.58. Oh, hello. Giovinazzi's pulling over. Now, is Giovinazzi going to actually fully stop? Giovinazzi's got a problem in his final race for Alfa Romeo. Is that going to cause a safety car? Oh, I think he is pulling over. Giovinazzi's pulling over. Right, what's this going to cause? Safety car? I think this might be a safety car. Because that car's going to have to get recovered. Antonio Giovinazzi in his last race in Formula 1. Is Max going to pull into the pit? How do you do this, I suppose? I don't know. Time lost during safety car / VSC, 14 seconds. Giovinazzi has stopped the car on the side of the track. The wheel is off. He's got a problem. Is Max going to be able to capitalise on this opportunity? Because Max has to. Max has to capitalise on this, otherwise the championship's gone. Because just on pace, Lewis has got this race. But nothing's happening yet.
It's just too much.
Nothing's happening yet. We're not seeing anything. VSC is out. VSC is out. VSC is out. But surely to recover that car, VSC is out for now. But will that change to a full safety car? Ooh, here we go. Antonio Giovinazzi has been the driver. It was Mick Schumacher last time in Saudi Arabia, whose crash caused all kinds of shenanigans. Antonio Giovinazzi has taken that role today. His car has pulled over through no fault of his own. Broken down, side of the road. Leclerc, 2.2 second pit stop. Well done, Ferrari. Very good. And interesting. Leclerc's coming to the pits, so Leclerc's going to benefit. Red Bull are coming in. Red Bull are coming into the pits. Hamilton has not come in. Verstappen has not. Yes, he has. I couldn't tell from the graphic. Hamilton hasn't come in. Verstappen has. Get some fresh rubber on. Fresh hards for Max. 2.6 seconds. It's not terrible. It's not great. It's not the end of the world. It's VSC, so he's going to have a bit of traffic he's going to have to navigate. Yeah, exactly. This is the benefit of being behind, because Max can, again, do whatever Lewis does not do. And Lewis did not pit, so Max did. And I think that's the way you've got to run it. Sergio's coming in as well. I just don't know. Has this given Max a chance now? It was always going to take something like this to give Max a chance, I think. It was always going to... Toto literally said to Michael, please don't safety car. If it's a safety car, it's a safety car. If the car needs to be recovered, it needs to be recovered. I'm sorry. The rules are the rules. Literally, Toto was like, please don't, please, Michael Massey, please. Sorry, Michael, please don't. Is he going to smash another set of Bose headphones again? Maybe. Well, it's still VSC. That car's still there. I don't understand. What's happening with Giovinazzi's car? I don't get it. Oh, it is being pulled in by stewards. Okay, marshals, sorry, not stewards. The stewards have come down and recovered the car. The marshals have pulled Antonio's car off track. VSC is ending. All good. No crane needed. That's worked out very well for Max, I tell you. That's worked out very well for Max. Now Max has got fresh hards. He can 100% go to the end. Wow. The gap between Lewis and Max is 20 seconds here. 20 seconds. Now... Oh my God, I thought that Haas was about to crash into Max there. 17 seconds, sorry. 17 and a half. Mad. Oh my God, this is literally... Lewis has to go to the end on these tyres. unless he stays on for a bit longer and then pits for softs and hopes he has the pace. Problem is, he's only got to take these hards 20 laps, so he can really lean into them. You know, he's got a light car now. Oh, Alonso got Tsunoda. And I think Alonso and Gasly would have benefited here from that VSC, because I reckon they pitted. I'm not 100% sure, but I reckon they probably did. Have Mercedes dropped the bomb there, not pitting Lewis? Oh, I don't know. 19 laps to go, and I do not know. Max has gone purple sector 2. Max can lead into these tyres. He can push it. Has that 40 broken down Alfa Romeo given Max the opportunity to win this championship? Maybe. Max has got to go like the clappers, though. He's got to put in 19 qualifying laps. Oh, man, I think Mercedes might have, you know what? Like, because if Mercedes pit... Lewis on the radio. Bit of a risk leaving me out now. Track position. Mercedes want track position, but Lewis isn't sure. Oh, man. This is sketchy. This is very sketchy. You feel like in hindsight they should have pitted Lewis, but this is huge for Max now. Max is closing that gap. He has fresher tyres, but Lewis has track position. How long are those tyres going to last? Will they take him to the end? Will he be able to defend it? 16.1 seconds now. 18 laps to go. Max is punching in purple sectors left, right and centre. Antonio Giovinazzi, thank you. You've given us this. Lord Jesus Antonio. Oh, Alonso on Tsunoda replay. That was a bit of a spicy overtake, but he got it done eventually. Oh, I don't know about that then, Alonso. I don't know about that, mate. I don't know if that move can slide. You literally, I don't know if Fernando will keep that one. El Blan. Tsunoda Alonso. What a little battle here, mate. I love it. What a little battle. Well done, Yuki. Smashed it. Fastest lap, Max Verstappen. He's closing. The thing is, as Lewis's tyres get older and older and older, oh, mate, because Mercedes have now, like, they have to go to the end now. They have to go to the end on this set of tyres. Oh, my words. Oh, my God. Yeah, Lewis won't be able to keep this pace going, but he knows he has to keep these tyres going. 15.5 seconds is the gap for 17 more laps. Oh my God, this is so... Antonio Giovinazzi, my Lord and Saviour, Jesus Antonio, he has delivered. He has delivered. He has turned water into wine. He has turned this race from a pretty comfortable Lewis win to, I don't know, 14.7 now. The gap's coming down. And it's, oh my God, this is literally going to come to it. They're going to meet on track, surely. Oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. Just watch it, drink it in. Enjoy this moment, everyone. The laps, we don't know yet. We will know. We will know. In an hour, we will know. In a year, we will know. In 10 years, we will know who won this championship. But right now, we don't. Oh yeah, we'll look back on it and be like, wow. I'll do like a 10-year recap if I'm still on YouTube in 10 years. Probably. I probably will be in a wheelchair by then. 14.7 the gap. 14.8. It's not coming down massively. Is the gap closing by enough? Lewis isn't going to be able to keep the pace that he is until the end. So even if the gap isn't coming down by loads right now, it should come down by lots by the end. You know what I mean? And then we've got Gasly Alonso little battle now. Seems like the AlphaTauris have the pace on the Alpines today. It appears. Yeah, Gasly gets Alonso pretty comfortably there. Good little battle all race. Then you got Ocon. So you got Alonso, Ocon. Obviously, Alonso and Ocon are next to each other because they're just always next to each other. Ricciardo's just behind Ocon as well. Alonso's sizing up a move on Gasly here. I'm not going to get it done though. 14.3. That gap's not coming down by loads between Hamilton and Verstappen, but again, Lewis's pace will drop off much quicker than Max's. Man, this is too much. Yeah, Lewis cannot pit now. He cannot pit. That's not an option. He has to make these tyres last till the end of the race. Why is that? Why has it gone bright all of a sudden? Look at how bright it is. Look at how bright it's. Ah! Antonio Giovinazzi. Nah, it'll go away. It's been like cloud cover all day. And then there we go. The clouds have gone back across it, everyone. It's fine. That was just the gods conveying that this is quite the race. Oh man, this is mad. This is mad. 15 laps to go. It's a 14-second gap still though. Lewis's pace is good. Lewis's pace is still good on these tyres. Max is not closing that gap by enough. It's been 6 tenths, 8, 4 and 3 tenths in the last 4 laps. 6, 8, 4 and 3, which isn't enough. But again, how big will the drop off of Lewis's tyres be? He's taken these tyres 20, I don't even know how many laps. 28, something like that, maybe. And he's still got 15 to go. Woo. Come on, Max, close the gap. Sector 2, purple, Lewis Hamilton. Where's he finding this pace on these old hard tyres? Tell you what, bloody impressive if he does. 29 lap old hards on Lewis's car, 6 lap old hards on Max's. Ooh. So apparently Pirelli say the hard tyre can do 50 laps. Question is how much, at what pace does it do lap 50? You know what I mean? Not that Lewis is going to have to take it 50 laps. He'll be taking him 40, 44, 43? Something like that. He'll have taken the hards that long, so. Long way for Hamilton to go. It's true. It's true. It is true. I'm not going to get any bloody pitting for fastest lap nonsense here either. 14 laps to go. Not 4 laps to go. 14 laps to go. Oh, God. I feel like I'm going to age significantly over these next few. See, the gap's coming. It's only 13.7, but it's not coming down enough. Back markers coming up for Lewis. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Please. Get out of their way. Everyone else just disappear. Okay? Just vanish. There's a little bit of a train going on here with Charles Leclerc at the back of it. Yeah, so Lewis is coming up to the train of Leclerc, Ricciardo, Ocon, Alonso. And so that's going to be... Because they're all battling each other, and they're all running very close proximity. Charles is right on the gearbox of Daniel. But now Lewis is coming up, so it's like, oh, God, this is the last thing Lewis needs. Oh, dear. Ah! Oh, my giddy odd. Mate, this is mad. The thing is, Lewis is going to start to lose pace because he's going to start to pick up the dirty air. 4 cars in a train ahead of him as well. 4. I mean, the gap's still it's still 13.9. That gap is not coming down anywhere nearly as quick enough as I thought it would. I expected it to, you know? But Max isn't closing this gap. He's not really closing this gap at all. Which is crazy, but 12 laps to go. How big is the fall off? I just don't know, chat. I just don't know. Yeah, Lewis must be pushing. Surely he's pushing, and then just hoping that he can coax out performance at the end. But I'm sure Mercedes are telling him exactly what he needs to be doing here. But the problem is now Lewis has come up to the back of this train, and he's not part. The blue flags will be coming out soon, but he's still not close enough. Alonso's kind of leading this train, and we know Fernando wants to win the championship. Just saying. 16 drivers left. Mick is ahead of Latifi. Credit to Mick. Fair play. Latifi's obviously had an issue. Well, you'd think. Anyway. There's Oscar Piastri. Go on, lad. Looking forward to seeing him in F1 next year. Oh, wait, that's not right, is it? Oh, man. I'm sweating like mad here. Honestly, this T-shirt's going to have to go in the bin after this. I am sweating like crazy. 12 laps to go. 13.6 seconds is the gap. Hamilton's coming up to the traffic, but Max still isn't really gaining much, even though Lewis is going through this traffic. That's mad. I don't really understand. Like, Lewis is still only 13.3 seconds. It's 11 laps to go. I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I just don't know, chat. I don't know. I just don't know. Kimi Raikkonen's leading driver of the day, 36% of the vote. Perez P2, 25%. Valiant defending. Third Hamilton. Come on, Kimi, driver of the day. Get it. Vote for Kimi. Come on. Vote for him. I know he doesn't give a toss, but vote for him anyway. Still 13.3 seconds. Max isn't closing this gap. Lewis getting a bit scared by his dashboard for some reason. It's past Ocon. Now, the piece of traffic ahead of Lewis Hamilton right now is Fernando Alonso. Just saying. I'm just conveying that piece of information. Now, is Lewis going to push like a madman to keep that gap big enough that he can turbulent air affect Lewis? I won't put it past him. I won't put it past him. You can see Max in the distance. He's still a long way back. He's still a long way back from Lewis. It was the right choice to pit Max because fresher tyres, you'd think. Now 12.3 seconds between Verstappen and Hamilton. But again, how much of that is traffic, dirty air traffic? Once Lewis clears the traffic, you know, just don't know. Max was a second quicker in that last lap, but traffic. Oh my God. Max needs to be gapping Lewis big here because it's 12 seconds with 10 laps to go. I don't know if blue flag Alonso. Yeah. Lewis clears Alonso. Lewis clears Alonso. Clean air for Lewis now. Christian sounds like he's pretty... Christian sounds like a beaten man, I'm not going to lie. Christian on the radio doesn't sound too confident. Nine to go. It's 11 seconds. Max needs to just punch in the 9 best laps of his life. But even then he's got to get past Lewis. Lewis has position. It doesn't look like that hard tyre is going to fall off for Lewis. Would the mediums have been a better shout for Max? Maybe. I don't know. Like on paper, you think, okay, he doesn't need to go loads of, but then those hard tyres, if Lewis ends up winning this, he needs to frame those hard tyres. He needs to build a statue with those hard tyres because he's done an amazing job on them. Be careful on the curbs. Message to Lewis Hamilton. Be careful on the curbs. Ooh. Are we seeing a bit of graining? Front right? Doesn't look too bad. Looks alright to me. 36 laps old. Hard tyres. Nah, surely not. 8 laps to go. It's 11 seconds. Verstappen, that gap isn't coming down really. Big DRS train behind Lewis. Max will be coming up on the back of that soon. That's the problem. Max has got to clear the traffic as well. Oh my God. This is like... I feel like Lewis is going to do it here, but you just don't know. We've seen it before. Tyre issues towards the end. It's not even if Lewis's tyre blows. It's like the graining. It's the loss of performance. It's the overheating. Lando's giving it to Esteban. El plan. Lando's like, bye. That McLaren is a very slippery car. Very quick in a straight line. Seven to go. 11 seconds. The only thing that's going to win Max this race now is a tyre failure for Lewis or a significant drop-off in performance. But I don't see it. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. 10.7 seconds. 7 laps to go. Even if... Yeah, I think Lewis can afford to drive at, 80% here. Nurse the tyres. I think he can afford to do that. I don't know if Max is now coming up to the back of the traffic. But that's not going to help his lap times at all. Get the blue flags, but coming up to the back of Leclerc now. He'll be screaming to get him out of the way. but I don't think it's going to be enough, you know? I just don't think it's going to be enough. There's no way Lewis is... Like, Pirelli said the hard tyres can go for 50 laps. So the tyres aren't going to go. They're not going to pop. He might lose performance, but I think he can afford to. It's 11.5 seconds the gap with 6 laps to go. Oh my goodness. I think this is it. 6 to go. It's going to take something insane, which, you know, this season has delivered many insane things, but the pace is pretty much leveled out now. Lewis has just found good pace on these hard tyres, and, you know, maybe Lewis had confidence in those hard tyres anyway, and, you know, because I know he said on team radio that he can't take this pace to the end, but maybe he could. Maybe he could. Lando gets Fernando. Alejandro. Ricciardo gets out of the way of Max. Max has still got to clear both Alpines. And that gap's growing now because Max has got the traffic. I think it's done. I think it's done, chat. I think it's done. I think it's done. And to be fair, I mean, look, Lewis he got the better start. You know, Perez defended like a lion. But Lewis has just had more pace this race. Even if Max gets that move done, lap 1. Yellow flag, sector 3. Yellow flag, sector 3. Williams in the wall. Latifi's binned it. Sector 3, safety car, 100% safety car, 100 million% safety car. Oh, God, the plot thickens. The Canadians put a fly in the ointment. Safety car, Nicholas Latifi. Safety car. Nicholas Latifi bins it into the wall. Sector 3 coming out from under the hotel, that left turn where Kimi binned it in whenever he binned it. I can't even remember. Exactly the same place. Nicholas Latifi's binned it. That's 100% a safety car. That's going to take a while to clean up. Problem is, 5 laps to go. I need a wee. There's 5 to go. It's just going to be a safety car now. I don't know who's going to... Oh, no. I'm going to hold the wee. I've got to hold the wee. I've got to hold it. Max is in the pit. Pit. Soft tyres, surely. Softs. Oh, my God. Has Nicholas Latifi just given Max Verstappen... Lewis is swearing like a madman on the radio... Oh my God, Verstappen's going to have fresh softs. Latifi! I can't believe this. Oh God, I can't believe this. What's Latifi done? Latifi, if Max wins this, Latifi's not going to be on Lewis's Christmas card list, I tell you. We haven't even seen Latifi's crash yet. Red Bull pit, Verstappen and Perez onto softs. Lewis is going to still be on his hard tyres. Oh my God, this has opened it up massively for Max. But how many laps will we have safety car for? They need to recover that car ASAP. There's 4 laps to go. Is that going to be enough laps to get that car recovered? There's fire extinguishers out there. They're not even recovering the car yet. Oh my God. So what happened? Latifi's trying to make the move on Mick Schumacher. This is earlier on though. This is much earlier on. Is it? Yeah, they didn't crash at that corner. That's just Latifi trying to make the move on Mick. Nice little bit of defending from Mick on the cusp, but and then Latifi stays behind. Latifi just drops it. Literally does exactly what Kimi did. I don't know if there's enough laps to recover that car. Is this going to end on the safety car? It could end on the safety car. This race could end on the safety car. 100%. Yeah, of course. It's not. It wouldn't be the first time the championship's been decided under safety car. Oh my God. This could end on the safety car, which means Lewis wins the title. Or we could get a lap with Max on softs and Lewis on old hards. Safety car's out. Lewis on the radio. Can't hear what he's saying. No idea. They got track position. What are you doing, Han?
Try and listen.
Oh. What's that? And just went to the TV like, oh my God. As if, man. Lewis is literally up bump draft in that safety car.
Oh.
Lewis needs the race to finish under safety car. I can't not go away. I have to. And take over.
I can't.
You can.
The car's being removed. Quick.
What?
Quick.
What's happened?
The safety car's been taken off.
Oh my God.
Oh no, the car, like the broken car.
Oh, okay. I washed my hands, don't worry. I washed my hands, everyone. It's fine. I did. They're wet. They're moist. No. Oh my God. What's happening? What's going on?
The car's just been taken off.
The car's off track, yeah? 3 laps to go. Safety car's still out on track. Don't listen to anyone who's saying red flag in chat. They're lying. Who's in the pits now? Perez pits under the safety car. Perez retiring the car. They're retiring Sergio. They're just like, we've got no mental capacity to deal with you, Sergio. Retire the car. Yeah, Perez is retiring for some reason. No idea why. No idea. They're just 100. They. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is so much race control. What they're saying. Lapped cars will not be allowed to overtake. Lapped cars will not be allowed to overtake. I don't know what. I don't know if that is that good for Max. Is that bad for Max? I don't know. What does this mean? Yeah, Max has got like quite a few cars to get past because he pitted. Oh man.
Why is he still showing second?
Because he is second. They're just lapped cars. Yeah. Oh mate, this I think this is still Lewis's, you know. If Max was right behind Lewis here, but he's got cars to get past.
It's literally down to the last lap.
Yeah, that's the problem. If they let their lap cars overtake, there wouldn't be enough time to have any laps. So there's going to be one more lap, I think, under the safety car. Oh my god. It's done. I think Lewis has got it. I think it's done. Oh my goodness. Gracious me. Oh. There's only going to be one racing lap, and Lewis has got life in his tyres, you know. Christian ain't happy. But that makes sense to me, no? That like if they let all the lap cars go around, then we wouldn't have. To be fair, it does. You feel like in this instance, I don't know. To me, it feels like it makes sense behind the safety car in this instance that everyone just slots into their position. Hamilton, Verstappen, Sainz, Bottas, Tsunoda, Gasly, Norris, Alonso, Ocon, Leclerc. That feels like it makes sense, but I guess you can't have a rule that's just made for this specific scenario. You know what I mean? Surely. Well, the safety car has to be coming in this lap, surely. Race control. Lapped cars. What?
Get him out of the way. And then Max.
Safety car ending. Wait, what? So Alonso and Norris are overtaking the safety car. They've overtaken the safety car. The safety car's coming in this lap, which means Max is behind Lewis. Oh my god. Oh my god. Max, they've actually done it. They've actually choreographed it. Oh my god. Max is. Why are you beside Lewis? Oh my god. Max, don't overtake him. Don't overtake him. You've got soft tyres. You've got sticky softs, mate. Just stay there, okay? Oh my god, it's literally going to come down to the final lap. Lewis is gone. Oh my god. Max, this is it. Max has to get this move done. He's got much better tyres. Oh my god. This is it, everyone. This is it. It's coming down to the final lap of the final race. Level 1 points. Max has gone for it. Ah! Max has gone for it. He's fully set it. He's got the move done. It's done. Max is done. He's gone. But can Lewis get him back? He's done him. Into turn 5. He's done him. Max sent it up the inside. He's weaving. Max is weaving. Don't weave too much, Max, for crying out loud, man. You'll get yourself a penalty. What are you doing? Max stays on the inside. That's going to give Lewis a better line, though, coming up to the next DRS zone. Lewis is going to get a good run. DRS. He's literally 0.3 behind. FIA radio, don't care. Go away. Max is going to hold that inside. Surely you got to hold the inside. Lewis going for the outside. Oh, my God, they almost touched. Ah! It's the new long left-hander. Max is staying ahead, though. This is it. It's done. Max has done it. It's done. How has Max won this title? He's literally going to do it. Oh my God! What's that? I cannot believe Max got him. It's done. Max Verstappen. Max Verstappen is the 2021 F1 World.
Oh my God.
I can't believe it. He's done it. Max has done it. He's done it. Oh my God. How? I'm literally shaking. He's done it. Max has done it. Oh my God, Max is losing it on the radio, man. What? I'm shaking. I'm shaking. I'm shaking. Oh my God. I cannot believe it came down to the final lap of the final race. Oh my God. I cannot believe that. Lewis got Max into turn one, was checking out, pulling away. Checo stayed long on the softs, defended like a lion against Lewis Hamilton, closed that gap from 8 seconds to 1, but Max couldn't get past. Max was pulling away, Lewis was pulling away. VSC, Antonio Giovinazzi pulls over VSC, pits for hards. Then Nicholas Latifi drops it. Sector 3 into the wall. Max pits for softs. The gap's coming down. They let Fernando and Lando re-overtake, and Max on soft tyres gets the job done on the final lap. The Max Verstappen merchandise is out. Oh my God. I can't believe he's done it. Man. You know what? There's going to be so much talk about these incidents, but I'm not interested in talking about any of that right now. Max has won the title. It's done. Lewis will not get number 8. Not today. Not number 5 in a row. Max Verstappen takes the win. Oh my God. And like we didn't want, the stewards did play a role. Michael Massey did play a role in this. But man, oh my God. I cannot believe it, man. I cannot believe this. How has this happened? How has it happened in this way as well? Oh, bless him, look. You don't see emotion from Max, man. But I tell you what, like, they both drove. Lewis drove an incredible race today. Things out of his control. Ultimately, no question, Lewis deserved this race. Look at how bright it's got again. Sun, man. Lewis deserved this race, but I think Max deserved the championship. That's the way I feel. Mate, honestly, this camera, man. ISO down, please. Oh, man. I can't believe it. I can't believe that's happened. I can't believe it happened in that way as well. Like, fair enough, going into this race, it's anyone's race. They've both been driving on a level clear of everyone this year. But for it to end in that way as well, I can't believe it. It was literally, Lewis had this race. Lewis, without any question of doubt, deserved to win this race. But the championship, yeah, Max rode his luck today, won the race. But I'll tell you what, over the course of the season, you look at Baku, you look at Hungary, look at how consistently he's been driving throughout, from race 1 to race 22. You can't be unhappy with Max winning this title, because he's been probably the best driver this year. But man, that honestly, like every title battle that comes close, there is always things out of your control. There's always luck. There's always bad luck. There's always stupid indecisions. That's always going to be a factor in any sport. That's what makes it sport. If it was predictable, we'd know we'd win before the season's even started. We'd know we'd win every year. It wouldn't be fun. But man, I can't believe in that way. You could not write this season. This season, you could. The fact that they went level points into the final race is ridiculous enough. Safety car, the final lap, 1 lap. If there had been one extra lap, Lewis would have won the championship under the safety car, which has happened before. And Lewis cuts disappointed, lonely figure. Mercedes aren't happy about the unlapping. To be honest, I don't want to talk about all that right now. I'm not interested in talking about the incident. I'm not interested in talking about... We'll talk about that afterwards. I need to sit on this. This is... Yeah, exactly. We'll do a post-race review tomorrow. And just take it all in. Take the highlights in. Take everything in. Because there's so much to look at. There's so much to unpack. But Lewis Hamilton does not make it number 8. Does not make it number 8. Max Verstappen wins his first F1 World Drivers' Championship, mad. Maybe they should. Oh, I've gone dark again. Come on, camera. Don't knock me off like this. Right, well, everyone, thank you to... Bloody hell. Thank you, Cap, for the $20, mate. Legit WTF SC ending like that, mate. Honestly, thank you, Cap. Appreciate it, mate. You couldn't write it, could you? Thank you, Ahmed, for the tenner as well. Lewis deserves to win this race, but Max deserves to win this Drivers' Championship. I agree. Baku hungry, Silverstone bad luck. We're paid back with good luck here. I don't disagree, Ahmed. I really don't. Oh my words. Man, crazy race, crazy championship. Man, I am happy for Max. I think he's, again, over the course of the year, I think Max has driven at a level above everyone else. Lewis has been very, very good on his days, but he had those mistakes earlier on in the year. In terms of things in Max's control, you know, Saudi been in it into the wall in qualifying. Probably the biggest mistake he's kind of made in terms of unforced error. I'm not talking about, you know, pushing wide and all that nonsense, right? In terms of just driver on their own making a mistake. I feel like, you know, Max is a worthy winner. I think Lewis would have been a worthy winner if he'd won it as well, but I can't begrudge Max for winning this championship. Mad. I'm gonna change the thing now because Super Max has been playing for about since the race finished. Well, thank you all for coming. It's been a mad ride. I'll see you all tomorrow. We'll talk all about it. Fair play, Lewis. I want to listen to Max's post-race. Thank you all for coming. I'll see you tomorrow. Max Verstappen wins. It's done.